All right, everyone. First of all, thank you so much to join this beautiful bootcamp. And I'm very sure that this type of bootcamp will help you a lot to level up your skill. And this is very simple and easy to trade way. While I did very like complex topic explain in a simple way. And this is our day one. And in this day one, we are going to do two topic clear. First one is here the pullback identification on a real-time example and lot of things. And the next thing is here the structure mapping on chart, on drawing, everywhere, right? Because it's important. This one is our second and the first one. And let's talk about the first introduction. Okay. And after that, the next 2 day, the day one recap. Okay. Because sometime what happened, if anybody unable to join the day one, okay, so they can join the day two and you will get a day one complete recap of the summary, the next 20 to 25 minutes. Okay. And after that, we are going to discuss about the inducement and liquidity. And the next topic is to identification of the order flow, order block, POI, the imbalance, everything, all about the POI, the price of interest, which and a specific area when we are looking for the buy and sell in a higher time frame to lower time frame, everything. And the day three, we will get a day one, day two recap that what we learn in a day one and day two. And after the summary of the day one, day two, then we are going to switch in a lower time frame entries to explain all about the lower time frame entries, higher time frame to lower time frame. Mr. Khan, please try to not very fast. Okay, it's okay, sir. And the last thing is here to putting all together backtesting session after finish the all the thing. Okay. We are going to do a backtesting session once I finish the all topic one by one. Okay. And where I will show you exactly that what is the process and how we can utilize while we are marking the structure, PY, lower time frame entries and everything. Okay. And this session is going to record it as you know. Okay. So if join someone late, no need to worry. And this session is going to record it. And once we finish this bootcamp, then you will get a recording of the access on a Telegram channel. So you can watch later anytime. Okay. Okay, everyone. So this was a complete introduction that what we are going to learn in a day one, day two, and day three. Now let's start the first topic is about the pullback identification and what is this and how we can identify them because this is a main part while we are marking the thing because to identification of the pullback is a main part because this is a backbone of the structure to identification order flow order block py liquidity everywhere, right? Okay, let's back on the screen, the next screen. Okay, so we are going to start from the pullback. What is a pullback and how we can identify them? This is a very important thing in a smart money concept. What is a pullback? So what is a pullback and how we can identify them? To marking a pullback came from the candlestick formation because the market created bullish and bearish type of candlestick and sometime what happened market creating higher highs and market taken out the previous candle and then market went up and market sometime take a deeper pullback and then market went up. So this is a process while you see that market momentum is a bullish and bearish. Okay, in terms of the candlestick, candles create a pullback and pullback create a structure, right? And structure create a liquidity, right? Okay. And liquidity, to create after creating liquidity, market gives some continuation and reversal to market push higher to push lower. So this is a process. That's why the pullback is important, and a lot of people are not aware of the pullback. And this is important. You need to understand this one, because while you understand that how pullback is a work, then you can do like to marking the structure, to marking the other thing. This things become very easy. Okay. So now we are going to talk about the pullback. What is the pullback and how we can identify them? Let's suppose we need to understand what is a candlestick. Candlestick means the if market momentum is like a bullish or bearish. Okay. So let's suppose this is our bullish or bearish. This one. This is our candlestick here. Okay. And the next candle become here. This one. And this is our bearish candlestick formation here. And again, market break this low is here, something like this one, right? So these are bearish candlestick here, and everything pushing downside, continuation, market breaking the lower lows, and everything is a going downside, right? So this is a bearish structure. And what happened if market, if any candle came back to the upside, and then what happened? Market create this structure like this one, right here. And this candle can be different in a shape and size, and color of the size doesn't matter, right? In a both side, these candles like this one. Okay, this candle can be blue, black, green, red, anywhere, right? So candle color doesn't matter. Main thing, you need to check the previous candle high or low, which is very important for you, right? So these are bearish candlestick formation here. And once market break the previous candle, previous structure high or low, look at this one. This is our previous candle high, and this is a previous candle low. So once market break the previous candle high or low, that's create a valid pullback. This one right here and this one. So once market break the previous candle high, so this point become our valid pullback, because this is single leg move right here in a downside. And after that, what happened here? Market push higher and break the previous candle high. It means this area become something like this. And the one candle can decide the pullback. And maybe one more candle create here and market push higher. Sometime what happen here? Market going higher high, create one more pullback. Sometime create a doji. Sometime create like large shadow candlestick formation here, right? And then market went down. So it doesn't matter that which side market going on, like market can be like go higher high and market push downside. But this is a, you need to understand, if market break the previous candle high, in this case in a bearish market, that's create a pullback. Okay, simple. And same thing applicable in a bullish structure. Bullish means the when market creating bullish candlestick and creating higher high and break the previous candle low, that's called a valid pullback. This is a very simple thing. Okay, if market is a bearish, then break the high, that's called a valid pullback. If market is a bullish, break the previous candle low, that's called a valid pullback. Simple. And it if price break the candle just high, not close of it, in both side, the candles a pullback is a valid. Okay, it not necessary to close of it, sometimes just broke the candles previous candle high or low, that's enough. Okay. And let me show you a few more example to understand this one. Let's suppose this is one more candlestick formation here. And after that, what happened here? This is a previous candles, higher low, and market momentum is a bearish. And next thing is here happen, the next candle create here and create very long shadow here. and this shadow is here. And the next candle again open here. This candle like maybe create here, and this shadow create something like this. Okay. And the one more candles formation is here, probably here. We can see like this one. Okay. So in this case, you can see how many times price break the previous candle high or low and this thing. Okay. And after that, again, market push downside right here, like this one. And this is one more candle formation was created here. Right. So I want to ask you here, this is a continuation candle here, and this is a pullback. It means the candles create the previous candle high or low. So in this case, this is a valid pullback. It's a confirm or no. You need to ask. No, no, no. Okay. Not valid. Okay. Can anyone explain why this is not a valid pullback? Because these all are inside bar. Inside, inside. Perfect. Single can inside bar, body or weak. Of course, everyone know, I think very well, which is very good, right? Because of the reason is here, this is our previous candle high or low, like this is a low, right? It means the previous candle high or low is here. And this candle low broken by this candle. So this candle low and this candle high, right? After that, what happened? If market create anything between this candle high or low, right? That's called inside move between this master candle, right? If this shadow like this candle break this high, so this point become a valid pullback, but market not break this high, just creating this candle high or low. Okay. Even this one is a broken by this one, for example, or broken by this one. It does not matter. This is not important for us. Okay. We have a, we need to wait for it to break the high. Maybe this candle can break this high. So this become valid. If no, so this is a count as a single leg move right here. This is our single leg move right here. Okay. And what happened here? If market like taken out the previous candle high right here, and they've taken out the previous candle low. So how we can mark them, right? So in this case, this process like this is single leg going higher high and push downside. So this count as a valid pullback right here. Okay. So if market break the both side candle high or low in a bullish market, in a bearish market, that's count as a valid pullback, right? Because market break the previous candle high or low. Okay. And what happen here if market like push downside like this one, and the next candle create another candle create here. Let me show you exactly at this point. At this point, like for example, if candle create here, this one, right? And this is a very small shadow, but the shadow is a very larger and body of this candle is a very small right here. So this become our valid pullback or not? Everyone, what do you say? Yes, valid. Okay. Okay, perfect. because it grabbed the high of the last candle. Exactly. If market break the previous candle higher low, right? Because this, let me show you exactly. Like the previous candle is broken by this one, it means you need to focus of this candle because broken by this candle. So this is our next one is here, and the previous candle high and low is here and broken by the next candle. It means this count as a valid pullback. So technically this point become our single leg move here, and this is a pullback here, and maybe next candle go higher and higher and higher, and then market push downside. So this entire move act like a valid pullback, right? What is pullback rule for anti why pullback is important for trade? Because these type of question you will get answer the next day 3 in a day 3 especially. Okay, once you understand of the pullback, because the identification of the pullback is important to marking the structure, to marking PUI. That's why we are focusing on it. And also we need to understand on to identification of the inducement and liquidity, right? And I'm very sure that everything is clear till now, or the about the pullback. Okay, so if everything is clear till now, so you can, okay, so everything is clear till now on rank. We should move on the chart to understand the pullback, because a lot of new members participate in this bootcamp, and majority of the members they join from the Discord community, because this one is a bootcamp designed for the especially for the Discord members, right? When we using chart, gold chart. Okay, no worry, it's not about the pair. We can use any pair, right? Let's switch on a real time chart, gold, and we can use any time frame, any like 2 minute, 3 minute, 5 minute, or 15 minute even. It's up to you, right? So this is our like chart, and the market is a barriers and turn into police. So in this case, everybody, first of all, everyone mark here the inducement, the identification of the pullback. Okay. And please don't do overwrite here. Okay. And give chance for the new member, especially. So now you can start annotation on this chart, everyone. 51 hour. So it's not a big issue like to shift 1 hour, 5 minute. We can't. Oh, maybe the due to a boot camp. Sorry, the webinar is. I think it's not permissible. But on my side is a, anyone can see the annotation. No, no, I can't see the annotation. I don't know what happened, but the my side is also showing enable of the annotation. It's not a private meeting. Yes, maybe that's why. Okay. Yeah, because of the this is a webinar. That's why the Zoom is not permissible to write down on a screen, but no worry, it's okay. The next day we are going to do a private, so we can mark on a screen, okay, which will be easy for everyone. It's okay. Okay, no worry. I'm just showing you by cursor, so you need to say yes or no. Okay, that's enough. Okay. Okay, perfect. So this is a 5 minute time frame, and we can use 5 minute, 15 minute, 1 hour, and 4 hour. It up to you that which time frame you would like to do. Okay, so no need to worry anything. And we are going to start from like any top to bottom or bottom to top. We are going to start from top of the move is here. This is our zone right here. Okay, so you can see here the market momentum is a bearish and market creating the continuation a bearish candlestick here. And if market momentum is a bearish and break the previous candles like high, sorry, low, lower lows, and after that, what happened? Market to create something like this one, push downside and break the previous candle high. That's called a valid pullback. Simple. And same thing applicable in a bullish market. Market momentum is a bullish and taken out the previous candle low. And then this is a act like a valid pullback in terms of the candlestick formation, right? So in this case, the market pushing downside, and at this time, you can see this is our lowest candle here, right here. Let me change the color here. And this is our lowest candle here. And this one previous candle high is here. It means the previous candle low and high is here. And the next bullish candle form here. Again, market push downside. So you need to check here if market break the previous candle high, that become a valid pullback. Otherwise, no. Market push downside and the next candle high or low is here, like this one. And again, market not break the previous candle high, but break the low. So you need to shift the next high or low is here. But at this time, the previous candle high is a broken, and after that, this one is a broken. I mean, push downside. So this is a valid pullback or not? I'm talking about this one. Say yes or no in a chat section. Simple. Yes, valid. Okay, perfect. Okay, perfect. Yes, valid pullback. Okay, perfect. So market momentum is bearish and break the previous high. That's called a valid pullback. Again, market we can see market break the continuation of push downside. There is no break the previous candle high or low, just pushing downside. This high is a broken, sorry, this low is a broken and push downside, this low, this low. And finally, at this point, market break this previous candle high and this candle low. In this case, you can see market break the previous candle high or low. So again, the next candle bullish upside. So this is a valid pullback or not? Okay, perfect. So everything is clear till now. Again, what happened? Market pushing upside the 2, 3, 4, 5 candle. Any candles can be happen above the this one. Doesn't matter. Again, break this one and let's mark this as our previous low. I'm sorry. Let me mark this one is here. Hold on. Okay. So first of all, this was a pullback here. Push down side. This become our next pullback is here, like this one right here. And after that, what happened? Market pushed upside, break this low, create new pullback is here. It means this is our like pullback. Again, pushing downside, break this high is here. Again, break this high. That means this is a become a valid pullback, but market must be break this low. Market not break this low right here. Just break this high. It means we need to wait for it. Again, this is a here. Let me show you. Broken here. And after broke this one, you have to wait for it. Right. So let me show you exactly. This high is a broken. It means this become our next pullback here and going higher high. It means the structure shift bullish here, mean that two candles continuation going higher high. And when market break the previous candle low, that's become a valid pullback. So again, push downside. This is a bearish candle here, but not break this low. Push upside by three multiple bullish candle confirmation, right? So if market create bullish candlestick, then market need to break the previous candle low right here. Okay, broken high and high, but at this time market break this low. It means this structure move like this one, take a pullback here, another pullback is here, push downside, again going higher high. Mean the simple is here. If market creating structure like this one and break the previous candle high, that's become a valid pullback here. And same thing applicable for the structure. Okay. If a valid pullback break the previous pullback high or low, that's become our valid structure. Okay. I will show you exactly what I mean, everything. But you need to understand on pullback identification. Pullback is a very simple topic. The previous candle high or low is a broken, that's become a valid. Okay. And here we can see multiple times market break the previous candles high or low. That's become a valid pullback. You can see market is a bearish, break the previous candle high, push downside. So this become move something like this one, push again downside, break this low, again break the high. It means this become our next pullback. Push downside, break the low, but again going higher high. Break this one, push downside. Right. And same thing applicable here, break this low because the continuation going higher high. Push downside, same thing applicable here, push downside. Again going higher high, break the candles low, pushing downside. Again bullish candlestick formation here, break the low. So this point become one more pullback is here. Market is a bearish, continuation bearish candlestick here, break the previous candle high. This become our another pullback is here. Push downside and again bullish candlestick formation here. The previous candle low is broken. Become next pullback. Another two candle is a bearish and break the previous candle high. So it become another pullback is here. Again bullish candle, break the low, push downside. Again bearish structure here and you need to wait for it. So finally market at this point break the previous candle high. So this is our entire single leg move here. Another pullback is here, push downside. So this is a process to identification of the valid pullback is here. So everything is clear till now. If you have a question related a pullback in a bullish structure, in a bearish structure, so you can ask me here because this is a foundation of the SMC. Okay, because once you able to understand this one, then rest thing will be easy for you. Clear, clear. Yes, clear. Okay, perfect. Because it's important for us. Okay, okay. All right. Pullback within a pullback is a just one pullback, right? Sir, the pullback is a different thing, and within pullback and the other thing, look at this one. If this one is a single leg move right here, break the high. So this become a valid pullback. But at this point, after creating two bearish candle, again going higher high. So that's one more pullback is here. Mean the another inside, like you can say micro or mini pullback, or you can say whatever. But I'm just showing you the process of the identification of the pullback because those type of pullbacks you don't need it. Okay, you need to just identification of the pullback in a measure structure. Okay, for example, you can see here very clearly at the current price here, the gold. The bullish structure was here. You can see how price creating higher high is here. And finally, at this point, market break the low. It means this is a single leg move here and push downside, create a valid pullback here. And this pullback can be more deeper, right? And again, break the high, pushing upside. Again, bullish candlestick formation here. At this point, break the low, push downside right here. And maybe market going higher and create here multiple pullback is here like this one because these type of pullback create the structure here. Okay. Can't be annotate. Yeah, because of the some this is a webinar. That's why I Zoom not allowing to annotation. Okay, because I was not aware of this one. Next day I will try to enable annotation. Okay. Clear last five candles. One, two, three, four, five. This is a bearish candlestick formation here. This one. Look at this one. This is current price is here. This candle low is a broken. It means the structure was bullish here. Push downside. The bearish candle means the low is a broken. But at this point, break the high. It means this point become next pullback is here. Right. Again break this low means the market looking for continuation. But again break the high, it means this is a one more pullback is here like this one. This is a simple and same thing applicable in a structure because these thing happening between the candlestick formation. Right. Like this one, you can say this is a candlestick. Right. Again going higher high, but at this time break the low. It means this is a pullback like this one. Right. And this is an inside move, continuation going higher high and taking a pullback. And same thing applicable here, break the high. And maybe if market looking for continuation, so market can go higher and break the low. So this can be one more pullback. And this process will be continued to the upside and downside. Right. You need to follow the last candlestick. If market, if this candle was full, If this candle is a bullish, so it's okay. We can plan for the next broken the low, because the continuation, the previous high is a broken, like this high is a broken, and maybe this high is a broken. If the maybe next one is a broken, when market break the previous candle low, so this become valid pullback, otherwise no. That's simple. Internal structure, yes, like internal structure. So everything is clear till now, everyone. So how to mapping a pullback after creating new candle? Sir, I'm just explaining same thing, but look at this one. If this one is a creating new candle, if we go higher and lower, you don't need to worry about it. Okay. Simply you need to check the previous candles, last two candles, that how the last two candles create. So in this case, you can see the last two candles showing bullish, means the break the high and high. It means the break this one. So this is still continuation. But what happened here? It break this low, like this one. So this move, something like this one, push downside, take a one more pullback is here, again pushing downside right here, break this low, so they become a pullback here, and maybe the next high is a broken, so this become like this one. Simple. Please mark recent pullback to the upside. Yes, recent ही mark कर रहे हैं सर जब से. This is a recent pullback is here. Okay, like this one, and again market break the high, means the again trying to push upside. So this is a recent, like this one. Okay, and this candle can decide where is market going on, like the continuation and the push downside. Because once market break this low, and you need to wait for it, some candlestick broken this one, so this become valid pullback is here. This is a very simple way. So everything is clear till now about the pullback identification. We should move on a next topic about the structure mapping or not. Everything is clear, everyone? If you have a question, you can ask. तो पूछा न्यूज़ वाला, सर न्यूज़ वाली कैंडल्स भी मार्क कर सकते हैं एज अ स्ट्रक्चर, वो कोई अलग नहीं होती है, सब कुछ काउंट की जाती है, बट बहुत ज़्यादा बड़ी है तो उसके अंदर होता है इंटरनल स्ट्रक्चर, राइट. मूव ऑन नॉट नेक्स्ट टॉपिक, हाउ टू आइडेंटिफाई ट्रेंड चेंज. सर प्लीज वेट फॉर इट, and I will explain one by one, step by step, not randomly any topic. Once pullback identification is clear for everyone, then we should move on a next topic about the structure mapping. Okay. So one introduction is complete, and the second pullback identification, real-time example, explanation, everything is clear. And the next topic is here, market structure mapping in details. So in this next topic, we are going to cover of the market structure mapping, how structure mapping is a work and how we can mark them, right? Market structure mapping. Okay, so we should move on a screen. Okay, So this is our 5 minute chart is here, and we can mark any time frame, any currency pair everywhere, right? So first of all, you need to understand in a drawing. Then we are going to understand on a live chart. Can you mark structure on Bank Nifty too? Yes, sir. I will mention Bank Nifty and other thing in an upcoming topic. So firstly, you need to understand of the basics, that how's the structure and how's the pullback. Then we can understand more better on your specific any pair. Okay, we will cover the about entry and order flow, and the every topic will be changed a different pair. Okay, not any random pair, because right now we are focusing on gold to identification of the pullback and structure mapping, and day two will be different, and day three will be more different. Okay, on each market, on a different market, like sometime we will use forex market, sometime crypto, and sometime stock market. Okay, so you don't need to worry about it. Okay, so first of all, we are going to understand about the structure mapping and how structure mapping is a work, and what criteria we should follow to marking any structure or anything is here. For example, if market momentum is a bearish and pushing downside right here, and after that market break the previous high is here. So once market break the previous high, that's called inducement right here, right? And same thing applicable if market momentum is a bullish like this one, pushing downside, and again push, taken out the low and going higher high. This is our inducement right here. Okay, so this is a very simple process. Firstly, you need to wait for it to mark the identification of the pullback. Once you are able to understand what is a valid pullback, and then we need to switch on a identification of the structure. So this is our structure here. And if market momentum is bearish and creating lower lows, and it doesn't matter that they break the previous candle low and close below it, or just sweep the high or low. Okay, in a both scenario, this is a structure. Okay, and if market like for example sweep the previous low, that's become like a liquidity sweep, right? And again break this low, pushing downside, and maybe one more pullback is here, break this low. Right. So this process will be continue. And what happened? The first highs become our valid inducement. And this inducement taken out, then we are planning for this some buying and selling setup like this one. Okay. And same thing applicable in a bullish market. Momentum is a bullish going higher high. But when we are looking for the buy and sell, then market must be break this low. Then we can buy. Without inducement, we can't play for the buy and sell. Simple, right? So market creating higher high. But when market break the low, then we are interested for the buy. As we have mentioned in a pullback identification, if market creating bullish candlestick continuation, and then market break the previous candle low, then become a valid pullback. And same thing applicable in a structure. If a valid pullback creating higher high and break the low, that's become a valid structure. Okay, and then we can plan for the buy and sell. And this process applicable in all time frame, like 4 hour, 15 minute, 1 hour, every time frame, right? So this is a very simple process. When you do know there is a change of a structure. Sir, I will tell you everything. Please keep patience. And once I finish the thing, then you can ask your question. Okay. Previous high means previous pullback. Exactly. Came back higher high, lower low. So this is a higher high and a higher low. Every high or low act like a high and low. Simple. This is a lower low, lower high, lower lows, lower high, lower lows. And once market break the previous lower high, that's become inducement. And then we are interested here for the sell at this point right here. Again, push down set. This is a lower low, lower high, lower lows. This high act like inducement, push down side. Same thing applicable, higher high, higher low, higher high, and higher low. Means every pullback count as a higher high and higher low. Once market break the previous higher low, then we can plan for the upside. Again, higher high, higher low. Same thing applicable here. Once market break the previous higher low, then we can plan for the buy to the upside. Okay. So everything is clear on this time. Then I will switch on a chart. Then we can understand clearly. Please mark on gold. Yes, sir, I will do. Please. Okay. Mr. Khan, regarding inducement and higher time frame must be candle close or wick is enough. In a both scenario is valid. Like if candle close or sweep, in a both scenario become of valid structure. Okay, but while we are entering for the buy and sell, which is a different situation. But in terms of the structure, the previous structure higher low means that which can be close and which can be just sweep the higher low. In a both scenario, they become a valid structure. So please market structure same place where you mark a pullback on chart. Yes, I will show you. Please don't worry about it. I will show you everything. I'm just if you have a question regarding this one, so you can ask me and then I will show you on chart. So till now everything is clear because this is a drawing and maybe uh, if you have any question related, so we can cover on a chart so we can understand more better about it. Okay. Higher is a confirm once market taken out the adjustment. No, sir, those are different situation. And higher high is a just a valid pullback. When market break the previous high or low, which is enough. Okay. And when we are looking for the buy, then market must be taken out the inducement. While we are looking for the buy, then you need to wait for it, the inducement. That's it. Inducement is a valid pullback. Yes, sir. Good question. Every inducement must be a valid pullback, not an inside move, right? So you mark a cross mark as a pullback, right? I mark a cross as a inducement. Okay. You can say in stronger pullback compared with the weak one. No, sir. Every pullback is a strong. Can I manner pullback be IDM? So it depend on situation. And these type of things like minor and major, we are looking for the buy and sell. Then we need to focus on that point. But right now we are focusing on the structure and inducement. What it looks like. Okay, and what criteria we should follow to marking the inducement and structure? Simple. Market structure may looks different. Yes, this is a different market structure made simple and easy to marking, and you don't need to follow the like complex structure which I uploaded and I did a trading on that structure. Okay, right now we have switch and make it very simple and easy to mark them. Okay, inducement equal pullback. Yes, sir. Every valid pullback must be a valid before become any valid inducement. First, they become a valid pullback. Inducement versus chalk. Chalk is a different thing. Inducement means first high is a broken, that's become a chalk. Sorry, that first high is a broken, that's become a valid pullback. Chalk is a different situation. I will show you that how chalk is a look like, and which will be understand more better while we are marking a PUI and lower time frame execution. In that point, you can understand more better. And also, I will show you on chart, then you can get more better idea about it. Please repeat once inducement. Inducement means the first high is broken. That's called inducement. Simple. This one is higher high, going higher high. This low is broken. That's inducement. And going higher high. If this one is a low broken, that's also inducement. And maybe not broken this one and creating higher high. So this low is act like inducement. If not broken, so this low is act like inducement. Until market taken out the low, that's uh, our inducement will be transfer going higher high until broken this low. Once market broken this low, so this is a area become our inducement, and we are expecting some potential move to the higher. And what happens sometime market now going higher high and take a pullback and then push downside and creating two lower lows, means the structure is a shifting here, and highly chances that if there is no PY is here, then market taken out the first high, that's become inducement, mitigation, and sell. Simple. So please explain pullback. Sir, I already mentioned a pullback. So I think you joined late. So no need to worry. You can watch this bootcamp once I uploaded. Okay. No worry. And I will show you on chart. Let's switch on chart to cover the all things like structure mapping and resting. Okay. And this is a 5 minute chart in a gold right here. And this is our current situation here. And we don't know what happened in the past, right? And this is the front of the screen. We can see very clearly, right? And in this case, if you can see what is the structure and how we can mark them. Simple. Please use Bank Nifty because of the Bank Nifty traders are very like few traders, like 4 5 maybe traders, and majority of the traders are here forex. So I will use a for like gold and forex chart, and also I will use Bank Nifty later. Okay, so you don't need to worry about it. Let me finish one by one. Okay, so this is our structure here. We can see very clearly, like everything is a variance here, and every pullback count as a structure here. So this is our previous lower lows and lower high, lower lows and lower high, right? And what happened here? The first high is a broken at this point. What is this one? This is our inducement right here. Why? Because market momentum is a bearish and market taken out this inducement, and this become our next low is here. And after taking out the inducement, probably we are looking for the sell, right? Why do my this is just indication. I use X as a inducement. That's why there is no other reason. Okay, you can also write here like IDM or inducement, it's up to you, right? I use this symbol to marking inducement. There is no other specific reason. Okay, so this one is our inducement right here, and we are looking here for the cell because this one is an inducement, and probably we are looking for the cell. But what happened here? Market push downside, but not able to break this low. It means this low is not broken here. And what is this one? Because this is a previous low is here, but this low is not broken and continue going higher high, broke this structure here. It means the structure looking for the continuation to the upside. Once market broke this one and we are interested here for the buy. Look at this one. This point become our new higher high, higher low, break the structure, creating new higher high is here. And now we are interested here if market taken out the inducement, so we can plan for the buy. Mean the structure is a shift here, bearish to bullish. In a first attempt, market push downside, so which is okay for the continuation. But if market not able to push downside, look at this one. This is a pullback here. Let me show you here exactly. Like this is a pullback here, push downside, another pullback is here, push downside. If market taken out this one and market went down, so this is a continuation, right? Like this one. But market not did same thing here, like this one. After taking out the inducement right here, after taking out the inducement, first attempt, not able to push downside and going higher high. It means the structure looking for some continuation move, reversal move to the upside. Again break this one, so this become our higher high, and this become higher low, and the another higher high. And now we are looking for the buy to the upside. So which point we are looking for the buy? And someone asked me that what is minor and major inducement in this case. In this case, this is our structure, like bullish structure here, right? But you can see between this high and this low, this is an internal structure like this one, right? So this internal first pullback is act like a minor inducement, and this low act like a major inducement. That's the main difference between the minor and major inducement. Simple. Okay. Right. So this is a previous higher high and higher low. And once market broke the inducement, then we can plan for the buy. So this is our structure right here. So once market broke the inducement in a first attempt, we are interested here for the buy to the upside right here. Okay. And after that, what happened here? We are looking for the continuation to the higher high. And this is an internal structure between this one, like this one is an internal structure right here. Okay. So this is an internal structure also, like taking out the inducement, we can also plan for the buy to the upside. If anything happen between this structure here, so we can also mark this one as a like a internal buy and sell. But at this point, we can see here after creating this one in a first attempt, market again break this low is here. So once market break this low, it means the structure again shifted bullish to bearish here. And this point become our lower lows here, right here. And this will become our lower high, right? Again push downside, this is a lower lows, lower high. Again, market going downside, downside, and at this point, market create one more lower lows and lower high. Push downside, lower lows, and this is act like a inducement right here. And this high act like a inducement right here. Right. And we can again plan for the sell. And you need to wait for it to break this one and again inducement and then sell. How? This one. Let me show you exactly. Break this one. Again taken out the inducement. Again creating the lower lows and lower high right here. Lower lows, lower high. Again break this one. Create one more pullback is here. Lower lows, lower high, lower lows and lower high. And inducement taken out. This one. Right. So this one is a very simple process. And you can say, also I will show you a few things here for more clear and simple, right? You can understand something like this one. Like structure is a bearish, okay? And structure is a bearish, and this every move is a valid pullback, single leg, pullback, single leg, and pullback. And after that, what happened? Previous pullback is a broken right here, and this act like an inducement. Market went down, pushing downside, break this one. This is a lower low, pushing downside. What happened here? First high is a broken, that's called inducement. And in this case, you need to check here if this one is a valid pullback here, and this one is just sweep this one. In a both scenario, this become a valid structure. Push downside, this one is a broken and maybe by sweep, right? In a both scenario, this become a valid. Again, break the inducement, pushing downside right here. Break the low. Where is inducement? For example, if market went up, in this case, this is only single leg move right here. So if this one is a single leg move right here, so this high act like a inducement, because in this leg there is no inducement. So this main high act like a inducement. Once market broke this one, we can plan for the sell, and we can count as a this move is a like sometimes a closing, sometimes just sweep. In a both scenario, the structure become a valid, right? And also, if you mark here, like if you are interested to mark the structure, right? If you would like to mark here boss, chalk, and inducement, so how we can mark him? Let me show you. I generally don't use this one. I just focus on the continuation thing, but I will show you. Okay. This is our lower lows here. And technically, this is our main low is here. Lower lows, lower high. Technically, this become our structure, lower lows and lower high. Lower lows and lower high. Lower lows here. Break the high. So this lower high, the transfer here to here at this one, right? So real structure is here. Okay, you can say this one is a called a true SMC structure, which we are using in our past theory. Okay, but in a past theory, we are using the candle closer. But in this case, we can use candle closer and shadow in a both scenarios have become a valid. Okay. How determine target the first inducement? Target is a very simple. The first, the recent high low act like a target. Okay. I will show you in upcoming chapter everything about target and entry. But in this chapter, we are going to cover mainly on focus on structure. Old way and this is a new way. Yes, sir, this is a new way and similar like old way. Okay. In a old ways, we are using candle closer, but in a new way, we can use candle closer and liquidity sweep. Both become a valid. Okay. So there is no big change here. This is just a like simple thing like previous high as a broken and close in a both scenario as a become a valid. Okay. चौंच नहीं होगा चौक चौक के पीछे बहुत पड़े हो भाई देखो चौक when market break the previous major high or low that's become a chalk. Like this is a previous main high is here, previous lows are broken, that's become pause. And after that, what happened here? Market going higher high, break the main high. Then this point become a chalk, taken out the inducement, mitigation of this order flow, and we are interested for the buy. And this one is an indication for the reversal. Okay. Last one chalk. Yes, sir. कहाँ पे स्वीप होगा तभी स्ट्रक्चर ब्रेक मानेंगे नहीं मानेंगे every high low is a broken that's become a valid structure if closer if sweep in a both scenario is a become a valid structure. Can we compare both true SMC and new theory. In a new and old is a similar thing. Just in a previous one, in a old theory, we are using the candle closer. In a new one, we are using candle closer and the shadow both become valid. That's it. There is nothing special, but we are just adding one more confluence like if close, if not close, in a both scenario, the structure become a valid. I will show you on chart, but why are you not focusing there? Look at this one. This one. I'm marking this one. What I'm explaining here. The structure is a bearish and every high and low is a broken. Look at this one. Previous structure was created here like this one. Again going higher high, pushing downside, going higher high, and pushing downside. Finally, market taken out the inducement and finally taken out the inducement, and this point become our like real chop, sorry, boss here, like this one. If you mark them, then you can mark this as a boss because the trend looking for the continuation. Pushing downside, take a pullback, one more push downside, and going higher high, taken out the inducement. So this is a new lower low. Break this one. This point become our next boss. Again pushing downside. This is a pullback here, pushing downside. Again going higher high, taken out the inducement, and this point become our new break of structure, like this one. So this is a next boss here. Break this one, and the main high act like a inducement right here. In a first attempt, this one is a not broken and going higher high. That means structure looking for the reversal, right? Can you show zigzag? I'm showing you zigzag. This was structure looks like this one. Taken out the inducement, market push downside, taken out the inducement, push downside, taken out the inducement, push higher, again push downside. Main highs act like an inducement. Again break the main low is here at this point. Push downside, taken out the inducement and push downside. Let's understand here. When market are taken out the inducement, then we are interested for the sell after taken out the inducement. So in this case, where is our inducement structure? Like this is a normal structure, lower lows, lower high, lower lows, and lower high. When market break the main lower high is here, which act like a inducement, push downside, break the structure, and this one act like a break of structure here. First pullback is a broken that's act like a inducement. So this is a lower lows and lower high. Push downside, taken out the inducement. So this is our lower lows. I'm sorry, this one and lower high. This is the inducement. Push downside. This is a lower low because market taken out this one is the inducement. Lower high, push downside. Break this one. Inducement right here. This is a lower lows and lower high. Push downside and break the structure. This one become our next break of structure here. Simple. Why you ignore simple pullback? Which pullback you are talking? I did not ignore anyone because those are move between the structure. Maybe you are talking about this type of pullback and this type of pullback. Maybe you are thinking these are pullback here. bear lag. The all these are a bear lag. We need to consider minor IDM or major IDM. To confirm the entry criteria, you need to focus on major IDM, you can say, okay. But after taking out the inducement, if market react on a first attempt, that's highly chances that market push downside. But if market not react after first attempt, then market push higher to mitigate something on unmitigated PUI, order flow, and order block, then we are looking for the buy and sell, which I will cover in the next upcoming chapter. So in this chapter, I'm just explaining about the structure and inducement. You are talking this one, I think. I think you are talking this one. Can you say a scenario when lower lows and higher transfer? So in this case, you don't need to use or transfer the higher high and lower lows, right? In this case, if market not create a valid pullback, in that case, we can use like this one. You can say this is a pullback like this one, right? Push higher, taken out the inducement. So this point become lower lows and lower high. Push downside, break the structure. And after break the structure, we need to wait for it to taken out the inducement. But in this leg, there is no inducement. So this high act like a inducement. So if market taken out this one and market going higher high to create an internal structure and push downside. So this high can be transferred here to create this one, right? Like this one, break the structure like this. Push downside, take a pullback, push higher, and we can plan for the sell after taking out the inducement. So if market not react from after taking out the inducement, then highly chances that market came from the unmitigated order flow and order block before the push higher and before push the lower side and upside. What is now major and minor inducement? Right now, there is no example here about the minor and major inducement. If looks here any kind of clear minor major, so we can consider them. For example, here this one looks pretty good here. Example here, this low is a broken here, and this is a lower low, and this is a lower high push downside, and we are waiting for to take out the inducement. In this case, what happened here? Market push downside, create one more pullback is here, and this is a pullback here, and push downside. Mean this pullback create between this pullback is here, which is actual structure pullback creating like this one, and this is internal between this pullback here, right? So this high act like a minor and this act a major. That's it. This is a very simple. Now we can see, you can understand clearly like this one. This act a minor and this is a major because this is a main leg here like this one. And this is a major. And if anything happened between this one, so that's called minor inducement. Taken out the major inducement, mitigation, unmitigated order flow, we can plan for the sell. And this become lower lows and this become lower high. Again, after that, what happened here? Market push downside. In this case, also market not create any kind of pullback. So first high act like a inducement. So if market create here any kind of inducement, any lower time frame entry, so we can plan for the buy, sorry, sell, but not then again break the high. So in this case, the probability of this one that market looking for the reversal to the upside, or maybe market react from the unmitigated or PUI. So in this case, you need to check here there is any unmitigated PUI or order flow available or not. So if available, so we can plan for that point, which I will show you on PUI identification, right? This topic is belong from the PUI identification lower time frame entry, which will be covered in next coming chapter. Okay. But in this chapter, I'm just explaining about the structure mapping. What is a inducement and how we can mark the structure. Minor equal internal measure. Okay. High or lows. Yes. Important concept. The measure always important for the entry. Can we directly buy or sell after taking out the inducement, or do we need to any confirmation? Sorry, we can use a direct entry without any lower time frame confirmation. If market taken out the inducement and tap on unmitigated order flow and order block, so we can directly plan for the buy and sell. And also we use lower time frame for additional confirmation. Otherwise, there is no use for the LTF entries, right? It's not necessary to use every time like lower time frame entry. As per new rule, was is a valid with wick also. Yes, sir. If market close, if not close, in a both scenario, the structure become a valid. Measure IDM take means can we sell or buy till measure inducement? Yes, clear, perfect. So related of the structure, there is any question, so you can ask me here. And if you wish, I'm going to show you a bank nifty chart because few members trade in a bank nifty. Let's see. This is a bank nifty chart in a 5-minute time frame. We can see here very clearly in this time frame, in a 5-minute time frame. So this is our recent example here. Previous, like you can mark everywhere, like here and here, top to bottom or bottom to top, anywhere, right? You can mark anywhere. Firstly, you need to understand here. Clear statement on market structure. Yes, I'm showing you market structure, not a different topic on a different pair, right? Because a lot of members trade on this pair here. That's why I did here. The last high is here, and this is our higher high create here. Push down side, taken out this inducement right here. So once market taken out the inducement, then what are you looking here? Simply we are looking for the buy to the upside, and this is our structure. High or low is here. Let me mark this one. Lower lows here, and this is our inducement right here. And after taking out the inducement, what happened here? Market break the previous high is here. Break the previous high is here. Create new higher high is here. Why? Because market taken out of the inducement again right here. And once market taken out of the inducement, we are looking for the buy, but market not able to go higher in a first attempt, just creating here a single bullish candle formation here. So if market looking for this something going higher high, so we can plan for the buy to the upside in this case. And market break this low, and you can say this is a chalk here, right? Why? Because the main low is a broken. That's why we can consider the as a like chalk here if you would like to mark them, right? Chalk here. And after this, what are you looking here? Simply we are looking for the sell after the creating new lower lows after taking out the inducement. So in this case, there is any valid pullback is available or not. Look at this one. In this case, you can see this is a single leg move here. There is no valid pullback here. So in this case, where is our inducement? This one. It means if market like taken out this one, so we can uh, confirm our lower lows, which one is here. But market not confirm this lower low and not taken out this one, so we can enter here. But before this, like in this internal like inducement and between this low is here, right? So if market create between this one, so this is a count as an internal structure. And in this internal structure, we can see very clearly how things actually working here. This is a structure like this one, create pullback here, again going higher high, because this is a every count as a valid pullback is here. Taken out this one, push downside, taken out the inducement, and we are planning for the buy to the upside right here. Even I do not understand why you are not understanding this Ashok, because this is a main low and this is a previous high. Break the high, create a new confirm high, push downside, break the main low, that's become a chop. Simple. ऊपर वाले को boss मानेंगे liquidity. You need to mark the boss here because the structure is a continuation. But just break this one, that's become a liquidity sweep, right? But you need to mark this as a structure. In terms of the structure, this is a continuation. But market just sweep the high, so we are interested here for the sell, right? But which point we are looking for the sell? Till the inducement right here, okay? Because market can go higher again in the next attempt to close of it. It doesn't mean that market sweep the high or low, that market looking for the reversal and pushing downside and upside. No, if market sweep the previous high or low and taken out the inducement, that means market can take a pullback, deeper pullback for the before the push higher and before push lower. After chalk, where is inducement? I mark here. Please see and please see very clearly that I mark this is the inducement. That's why I'm saying please listen everyone very carefully and write down in your notebook. Okay. So after chalk, this is the inducement, and after to create this inducement, if market create here between this inducement and this low, so we can mark this as a counter trend. This is a counter trend because once market broke this high, so we can confirm sell, but market not break this one. This is a single leg move right here. Okay. And between this one, this is a structure like this one, small pullback here, again pullback here, and push downside. Taken out the inducement, and we are looking for the buy mitigation and going higher high. Now we can see clearly this time market grab the liquidity is here right here, which is act like an inducement, mitigation, and buy. Break this one, pull back and buy. So this is a counter trend buy here. But in a major trend, the market is still not confirm any inducement. Market push downside, and we need to wait for it to confirm a valid like inducement right here, right? In this case, you can see here market push downside and confirm this low is here. Sorry. If both low are equal of this candlestick here, so we can mark this as a valid pullback is here because of this candle low and this candle low are equal. Power of these low are equal. So we can consider this as a inducement right here. And this inducement transfer here to here. Inside move, this is IDM. Yes, sir. If market create between the, like this low and this low, that's why we are marking this one. If market not break the previous candle low, so this is a become inside move right here because of the power of this candle and this candle are equal and transfer here to here. That's why we are marking this as a inducement. If this candle is not broken by the previous candle, so this is a not a valid inducement. And at this point, we can confirm the low is here. Pushing upside and waiting for it to taken out the inducement. First attempt not taken out and going high. In that case, if market not react in a first attempt, then very highly chances that market looking for the sell on unmitigated order flow and order block on a PY, then when we are looking for the sell. So this one is the next one is a broken. And after broken this one, whereas our structure is going on, the previous high is here, lower high, Again, confirm lower lows here. Why? Because market taken out the inducement. So where is inducement? Right here, this one. So once market taken out the inducement at this point right here, once market taken out the inducement in a first attempt, then we can plan for the sell in a lower time frame confirmation also. But if not create here a bearish lower lows, then highly chances that market looking for the like to mitigation unmitigated order flow between this high and this low. So you need to check there is any unmitigated order flow and order block is available or not, right? In this case, you can see this is a valid candlestick here. Market react at this point and push downside. So these things I will cover in a next upcoming chapter, which where I will show you everything about a PUI identification. In this chart, in this chapter, you need to understand about the structure mapping and pullback identification because these 2 points are key point, right? Once we are able to understand structure and pullback, then the rest thing will be easy for you. You mark a minor. No, sir, this is not a minor. This is a major. Look at this one. This was a pullback, push downside. Another pullback is here. And this is an inside move between this one. But break this one. To break this low, I take a pullback and push downside. So if market not like break this previous low right here, so this become a minor. Otherwise, this is a valid. Right. So this is a pullback here, major pullback, taken out this one and push downside and mitigation and go higher high. If this one, like this candle is here, like this one, so this point become minor because this one is a inside between this one, right? When we should mark a inside bar as IDM, you never use a inside move as a mark as a inducement because when market not able to create a valid pullback, in that case, the no a reason. Okay. Can you show how first attempt fail in above? Which one? This one? Can you explain in Hindi? So in Hindi is not possible because the majority 95% members are from English community. That's why. In this case, this is a single leg move right here. There is no pullback create here. That's why this is our pullback and this is our inducement right here. Please listen carefully, everyone. This is an inducement right here because this is a pullback. And after this one, you can see market continue breaking the previous candle lower lows, and not break the previous candle high. Right. If not break the previous candle high, that means market not able to create a valid pullback. If market not able to break create a valid pullback, that means this is not a valid inducement right here. So between this previous like inducement and this low, this is a inside move right here. So if anything happen between this one, so you need to set take profit and stop loss, everything based on the inside move, right? I don't know why I can't ignore my question. Where is your question? because while I'm explaining and you ask question and then again someone ask question, then your question push upside. Why you mark IDM inside var as IDM? Which one you are talking? This one? So this one is a because of the these candles low are equal. Mean that this candle power and this candle power is a equal, right? That's why. Look at this one, and this one. Mean that both are valid. That's why this become a valid pullback is here. If this one is not broken by this one, right, by maybe 1 pip and 2 pip, so this one is a inside move. Simple. If new inducement is a form and price did not close above below the higher low, do not use that IDM for do you have wait price close above below. If market taken out the inducement and that case market close or sweep, in a both situation this point become a valid, right? So in this case, what happened here? Again, market break this low, or you can mark this as a, like a break of structure if you would like to mark them, like trend continuation pattern, a break of structure here, push down side. And again, you can see in this case, the inducement is here because of this one is a pullback after break the, look at this one. Again, push down side and there is no inducement create here. This is a single leg move right here. So if anything happened between this one, this is called inside move right here. Market push downside like this one, and everything is a going downside. Market not created any kind of pullback is here still, right? Everything is a in a counter wave here. And finally, what happened here at this point? Because this one is a broken by this one, and this one is a broken here. It means the candle is a broken by this one, and this is a pullback here. Where is pullback? Look at this one. This is single leg move right here, and this is an inside move, right? So finally, what happened here at this point? Market created lowest point, and this is a pullback here, and this one is here also, right? So we can mark them as an inducement, and after taking out the inducement, no reaction here. So you need to wait for it to sell on unmitigated order flow and order block. That it's not a single leg. This one is a single leg. Because of this one, there is no previous candle highs are broken because of the majority of the candles create a inside move. You can see this candle high and low both are protected and not break by any candles, right? That's why. Again, push downside, there is no pullback. Break this low and create new pullback and break this high. And after that, what are you looking at? We are looking for the sell after taking out the inducement. Simple. So this point become our lower lows here. This point. Taken out the inducement, and this is called previous structure here. And this one is a become our next break of structure right here. After break of structure, simply we are looking for the again or taken out the inducement before the entry right here. As per the current price here, where is our inducement? The first pullback, because the structures are broken, push down side, this was inducement, but market take a one more pullback is here and create structure like this one. And after taking out the inducement, our lower lows confirm right here. Okay. And here we can see market taken out this inducement. So once market taken out this inducement right here, and we can plan for the sell in this case. And when we are looking for the sell in a lower time frame, right? So we can take entry here. If not, create here like Paris indication and market break, this same high is here. That means this inducement failed and looking for the sell on extreme PUY, right? Fail means the first pullback is a break here, create here, pullback. And if After this pullback here, there is no lower time frame confirmation. So that means again broke the high. That means market looking for some more liquidity before the push downside and maybe looking for the reversal. That's why. In that section, can you move the inducement to the other pullback? Why? Because this one is the only one pullback is here as an inducement right here. Okay. So once market break the same pullback, break this one, that means market looking for something different and maybe looking for the reversal and looking for the sell setup here. Okay. But at this time, market push higher because this one is our extreme order block and order flow is here. Where we are looking for the sell. Price type here, push downside reaction, but again fail. That means market structure looking for the some different situation. That's why. Okay. And break the previous high is here. So when market break the previous high, that's become our choke. You can say. And after choke, what are you looking here? Simply, we are looking for the some reversal. That means structure was bearish and now turned into bullish. And after choke, we are looking for some valid pullback before the buy. Okay. So in this case, where is our inducement? Look at this one. After break of structure, this is a pullback here because of this one. Let me show you this one. Pullback here. And after that, what happened here? Small pullback going higher high, taken out this one. And after taking out this one, this higher high is the confirm here. And generally, we are looking for the buy on an unmitigated order flow and order block is here, right? Push downside. This was an order block when we are looking for the buy, but this order block is a sweep. But in lower time frame, if market create here any kind of like bullish structure, so we can plan for the buy to the upside. Otherwise, no, right? And this type rare example you will see in a Nifty, Bank Nifty, and other stocks. But in a forex market, you will see very clear price, right? When market creating takeoff structure, inducement, and everything. Break the structure here. And after break the structure, simply what are you looking here? This was an inducement. And now what are you looking here? Simply push downside. And you need to wait for it to take out the inducement. So where is inducement? Right here. This one or not? In this case, we can see very clearly about the minor and major inducement. Because this is the first pullback is here. And this is the next pullback is here. So which one is a minor and major, everyone? Write down in a chat section. Blue and red. Which one is a minor and major? Blue is a major. Okay. Right, minor. Okay. Both are minor. Okay. Okay. Let me explain this one. At this point, I hope your confusion will be clear about the minor and major. What happening here? This was a structure move like this one. Oh, I'm sorry. This structure was created here. taken out the inducement, push downside, and this is single leg move right here. And after that, what happened? Market create a pullback here, like this one, and another pullback is created like this one in this case, and then market went up, right? So it means this is our previous high and this is our previous low. So it means this is a structure pullback and this is happening between this low. What happen if market break this one? So this structure look like this one, push higher and break this one. So this area become our measure. But right now market not create like this one. Market not able to break the previous high, just break this one. So if this one is a break here, so this become a major inducement right here. And this become our minor because this pullback create between the previous high and low. That's why. And this is not bigger than the previous structure. Right. So this is a minor and this is a major. But when we are looking for the like buy setup and sell setup, then you need to focus on major structure, which was a blue, this one. So once market taken out this one in a first attempt, if market create here any kind of like bullish structure here, so very high chances we can plan for the buy. Otherwise, the market can break this low. Right now, we are very close the previous low. So if market not create a structure like this one, going higher high and push downside, it means this become our chalk. And after chalk, this high act like an inducement, market went up to mitigate like something. And maybe what happened here? After taking out the inducement, market take a pullback right here and not able to create any lower time frame confirmations. Again, going higher high to break this one. So in this case, we can plan for the sell to mitigate unmitigated order flow and order block where we can looking for the sell setup right here. So in this case, this was a one more pullback is here when we mark a valid, proper imbalance, everything. That means highly chances that market can mitigate this one. And once market mitigate this one, start pushing downside like this one. So we can plan for the sell right here. So this one is a process to identification of the structure in a higher time frame and to identification of the inducement. If after inducement market doesn't create any pullback, then we go higher and then create a pullback. That's a first attempt or not. Bank Nifty is a complex. Yes, because of the volume compared to the forex market, the uh, in a forex market is a very higher volume. That's why market to create very smooth price and also open at 24 hours. And Bank Nifty open for few specific hours and low volume compared to the forex market. That's why. When you mark the structure in a forex currency pair, then you will get very smooth price. Don't we count a long candle as a ATM? No, sir. To mark any inducement price, must we create a valid pullback, which is must we create a valid pullback to confirm any valid pullback. This is simple. Where is major and minor? This is a major, sorry, minor, and blue one is a major. That's it. Can we, please can we start a multi-time frame analysis from monthly to hour entry time frame using GP USD? Right now is not possible. I'm just explaining everything step by step. We can't switch on randomly on any specific point. Okay. So you should wait for it while I will show you entry and marking PUI. Then I will show you different time frame of combination. Okay. Right now we are using to marking the pullback and inducement and structure, which is very important for you. Once you are able to understand this one, then rest thing you can understand very easily. Otherwise, you will be trapped in a next upcoming chapters. Right. That's why you need to focus on this point. स्वीप करने से वॉक कंफर्म हो जाएगा, स्वीप करने से चौक भी हो जाएगा, बिल्कुल हो जाएगा। इतनी देर से ही तो बता रहे हैं आपको भाई। प्रीवियस हाई आपका ब्रेक करे, लो करे, चाहे क्लोजिंग से दे या फिर स्वीप करे, दोनों केसेस में बॉस चौक वैलिड होगा, बट वो मेजर होना चाहिए। दिस सेशन इज रिकॉर्डिंग, यस सर, दिस सेशन इज रिकॉर्डेड, यू कैन वॉच लेटर एनी टाइम। सर करंट स्ट्रक्चर शोइंग बाइंग, देन व्हाई यू मार्क सेल एंट्री। मालिक एक्सप्लेन किया दोनों साइड की प्रोबेबिलिटी, पहले आपको बाय का ही बताया था, आप प्लीज ध्यान से सुनो चीजों को। First, I show you buy setup here. Okay. And later, if market change, in that case, I show you. Mr. Khan, valid was can be a shadow, also be the body closer, right? Yes, the shadow and body closer both are valid to marking a valid boss, to marking a valid chalk. Can you speak English? Yes, I speak English majority. Sometimes someone ask in Hindi. So I also mention in a English as well as. In a very large candle with a lot of inside wire, what should we do in identify inducement or direction? Those candle act like a single leg move, not any inducement. How to identify the bearish or bullish? What what is this? Like what are you like finding? Previously, the break of structure means the candle has closed. Okay. Now you have mentioned swipe with candle close or valid. Why you change? अरे मालिक, कैसे लोग हो? In every situation, like previous candle high, close or sweep, in a both situation is a valid. If close of it, that's not my fault. Okay. If sweep this one, so this one is also become a valid. This one is here. You can say this was a break of structure, last break of structure here. But I mark this one as a valid break of structure. Even this one is just sweep. So this one is a valid. Can you say current? So this is a current situation in a bank nifty based on a 5 minute time frame, measure inducement taken out. And if market create here 1 minute structure, any bullish confirmation, so we can plan for the buy, right? Let me show you how. Look at this one. The previous structure is here. This one is a previous structure, measure inducement taken out, going higher high, not able to break this one. If market break this one, which was here, and after that, what happened here? If market taken out the inducement, mitigation, unmitigated order block, so we can plan for the buy. And the next thing is here, if market not uh, create this one and maybe create one more pullback is here. So taken out this inducement, mitigation, this order block is here. And though, so we can also buy here. Chalk, inducement and buy. And also this act like a flip. Demand, supply, convert into demand, right? So we can also buy here. In a both situation, this become a valid here. Okay, but I will show you the all things in a detail in upcoming chapter. Okay, you need to focus on simple structure right now. You don't need to focus on other thing. So please shift to forex pair. I was on forex before this bank nifty. After IDM, what will be target? After IDM, the target will be previous high or low. Previous main high low will be your target. It is 1:3 or main high low. Sir, there is no fixed TP 3 and 4 or 2. It depends on structure. Sometime you will get 4R, sometime you will get 2R, and sometime you will get 3R. Okay. So it depends on structure. There is no fixed rule to set any fixed target. If you're looking for the set of fixed target, then you should use very small risk reward like 2R is enough, and maybe 3R is very enough to set and forget. Mr. Khan, you have not made an question. Where is your question? Because of the lot of question and sometime your question is a miss to read. They check out BTC USDT 1 hour. So randomly is not possible. Please ask here right now on a front of a screen, which is very enough to explain for everyone. If you send me personally on Telegram, then I will check them. So someone is not seeing on my screen. So it's not a good idea. If you want to ask or anything related, so you can here ask me. And also if you have any personal question, you can ask me later on Telegram. I will be available there. Also you can share your chart on a Telegram group. Okay, later. इंटरनल स्ट्रक्चर पे स्वीप वैलिड है बॉस चेक करने के लिए, बॉस चेक करने के लिए। इंटरनल स्ट्रक्चर में भी सेम चीज आपको अप्लाई करनी है, लाइक you need to apply similar thing in internal and external, right? What's your target, sir? It will be in a running RR or main high low. I mainly focus on the previous structure high or low to set as a main target. Okay, and sometime I go 2R, 3R, and sometime 4R. It depend on structure. And when my trade running over 1.1 and more than 1 hour, and then I check the structure. If structure looks for the trailing, then I trail my stop loss. Otherwise, I wait for to create a structure when I can put my stop loss on the safer side. It not necessary then market push like 0.5 hour, 7 hour, and sometime 1 hour, and you are move stop loss on break even. Then what happened? Market take a pullback and mitigation, and then market went down as per your plan, hit TP, but your trade close on break even. Okay, so you need to put your stop loss on a break even when market create structure as per your plan. मेरे को एक चीज़ समझ नहीं आई, सिंगल लेग में कोई पुलबैक नहीं तो उसको इंड्यूसमेंट मान लेंगे, लेकिन मार्केट स्ट्रक्चर चेंज करेगा तो कैसे पता लगेगा? मालिक प्रीवियस स्ट्रक्चर जब ब्रेक करेगा तो पता लग जाएगा आपको, उसमें इतना टेंशन लेने की कोई जरूरत नहीं। प्रीवियस स्ट्रक्चर तो होगा ना, उसके मेन हाई लो ब्रेक होंगे, दैट्स कॉल्ड चॉप। रियली थैंक यू सर फॉर प्रॉपर एक्सप्लेनेशन। यस सर। Can mark minor and major inducement in a Euro USD chart? Sir, uh, the minor measure sometime you will find, sometime not. So if we get any like example, so we can discuss about them. Maybe you will get a next topic. Okay, in a next example. So this thing will be We will see time to time. How many pips stop loss you will usually? I don't have any fixed stop loss size. Sometimes I set my 8 pip stop loss, sometimes 7 pip, 4 pip. Okay. And in a goal like 15 pips. Okay. And it depends on structure criteria because there is no fixed stop loss for me. Thank you for explaining on Bank Nifty. Okay. Most welcome. Can you suggest alternative index Nifty, Bank Nifty or Nifty Bank Nifty is a complex? Sir, I don't really trade in a Nifty, Bank Nifty, any other pair, so I have no idea about it. So I will suggest for all members and traders that you should trade in a high volume pair, which create a high volume liquidity and everything. Because SMC concept work smoothly when market create a high volume. Okay. ये वेबिनार कहाँ अपलोड होगा? टेलीग्राम पे अपलोड होगा. How to handle structure news, fake candles? So this thing I will cover in next upcoming chapters, right? So this is a different question. Related structure and inducement. If you have any question, you can ask me here. Okay, and a lot of people asking different types of question, which is not related from the structure, inducement, and other thing. Okay, and later you will ask that this one is not here and this one is not there. Okay, which is not good idea for us. So simply you need to focus on the current topic, which is very important for you. If everything is clear now, then we need to move on next day. Okay, because after that one everything is clear for you, then we should finish this D1. Okay. And if you have a question, so you can ask me. I will explain you here related structure, inducement, and pullback. Okay. How to validate the POA after inducement. So this is not a topic right now. To identification, inducement, pullback, sorry, to identification, order flow, pullback, PY, inducement, everything. Okay, all about the PY I will cover in a next topic. Right now, you need to ask question related structure inducement. If everything is clear for everyone, then tell me, then we can finish this bootcamp day 1. You explain very well. Thanks a lot, clear and about doubt. Okay. आईडीएम फेल कब मानेंगे? सर आईडीएम फेल जब मानेंगे वो जब ब्रेक होकर के दोबारा से उसी को ब्रेक कर देगा. अभी इतनी बार तो बताया आपको. Structure is a bearish, for example here. Okay. And what happened here? Like if market is a bullish and bearish, market momentum is a bearish. This is a break of structure. This is a inducement, and this is a higher time frame PY, for example. Right. So how inducement failed here? Inducement failed means if market taken out this inducement in a first attempt, you will see if market create a pullback like this one in a lower time frame confirmation, maybe you will get entry and maybe you will not get entry. And what happen if market looking for the failed this inducement, then very highly chances most of the time market not create here any clear entry. And then what happened? Market went up. It means this is a inducement is a failed. And now you need to focus on this PY when we are interested for the like sell here. So what happened in this case? Market push upside to mitigate this unmitigated order flow or order block, and then start first close the broken, push downside, inducement taken out, and sell. This is a process, simple. Like this is a first attempt, create lower time frame entry, then we can sell. If no, then go higher to break this one. That means the right now you have to focus on unmitigated order flow, order block. If this one is an order flow and order block is not available, then we can plan for the sell after sweep the high. If no, then we need to follow the buyer setup here. Simple, right? And these things I will cover in a more detail in upcoming chapters related PY identification and a lower time frame execution. Because sometime after taking out the inducement, mark goes rapidly and then start pullback. That momentum is a change or not. If market sometime taken out the inducement rapidly go higher without any pullback, it means the structure is still like in your favor in a bearish side. Okay, there is no change here. Sometime market create a very rapid move after taking out the inducement. Still, we can plan for this sell in a lower time frame confirmation. So how many pairs should I take in a watch list? It depends on you that which time frame you are following. Like if you are following the lower time frame, then you need to keep one or two pair, which is very enough. Okay, but if you are trading like 4 hour daily time frame, in that case, you can use multi pairs like 4 or 5 pairs. Okay, it depends on situation, but I think majority of the day traders, so you should use one or two pair, which is very enough. Two pair is enough. How to trade when trade fail? क्या चाहते हो मालिक? सारा एक ही दिन में बताते हैं आपको. How to find is a bearish structure or bullish structure? Sir, bullish structure and bearish structure I already explained, right? That how structure is a change and how structure looks for the continuation. Okay, so I think you joined late. If anybody is joined late, so no worry, you can watch this bootcamp. I will upload on Telegram once I finish this one. Trader with time frames a bit. For the day trader, you can use 15 minute and 5 minute as a higher time frame and 1 minute for the lower time frame. Okay, but in starting, I will suggest you to start from the at least a 1 hour and 5 minute time frame. Once you constant on a 1 hour and 5 minute time frame, then you need to switch in a 15 minute time frame if you wish. Otherwise, there is no like rule that you need to use only 15 minute. No, it's all about you that this time frame is a suitable for you. Maybe 1 hour is a suitable for you. Maybe 15 minutes is a suitable for you. Okay, because I trade in a 4 hour, 15 minute, 1 hour, and 5 minute every time frame. I can trade in every time frame, and mostly I trade like a 5 minute and 1 minute time frame. Day trader 1 hour and 5 minute are best. I love it. Yes, sir. Okay, so I think majority of the question is a cover and there is no question and now nobody asked related the structure and the inducement which I ask and people are asking generally the other question. Okay, no worry because of these topics are clear for everyone and if anybody face any kind of problem to identification of the inducement chalk and boss to structure mapping related pullback, so you can also post it in our Telegram channel and where majority of the members are able to understand this one, they can help you. And if they are not able to help you, like sometime not situation, sometime you will see different situations, so in that case I will respond you to explain things. Yes, sir. Today topic is very easy. Yes, sir. This topic is easy because the pullback and structures are very easy task to mark them. That's not a big problem. Thank you so much for amazing time on this planet. Okay. Thank you for session. Okay, everyone. So now we are going to finish this day one boot camp, and I hope this type of boot camp will help you a lot to understand things. Okay, so thank you so much, everyone, and keep practice, keep back testing on your chart. Any homework for everyone. You need to mark the structure, inducement, pullback, which I teach you today, and you need to mark them and post on Telegram channel. Everyone can post them because they will helpful for all members because everyone share own view, so everyone can learn very fast. Different situation, different time frame, different pair, which is really helpful for everyone. If you share, then someone also share, which is very good idea for to learning more fast. Okay, so you can use any pair, any market like stock market, forex market, crypto market, as you like. Okay, but we need to share chart in our Telegram channel, which is really helpful for all members. Yes, sir. Recording will be uploaded today once I finish this one, so you can watch later anytime. Okay, so thank you so much, everyone. And today, day one was really excited, and I'm enjoying it. Okay, and I hope everyone enjoyed the day one. And this was a very easy, and the rest day two and day three will be easy, and you can trade and understand the market in a very simple way. Nice session. God bless you. Okay, thank you.